My name is Tiffany Kapanda. My name is Tiffany Kapanda, and I'm 18 years old. I'm now at Chancellor College, studying Bachelor of Arts in Political Science.
I met Tiffany Kapanda 2 years ago when she was in high school in Malawi. Tiffany was attending one of the best high schools in Malawi, a boarding school where I also met Joyce Chizali, who recited a poem for us that many of you might remember. Joyce also came to the United States earlier this year and joined me here on the set in New York. I saw Joyce again on my recent trip to Malawi during Thanksgiving week. Joyce is still doing very well in high school thanks to the scholarship that you have helped provide with your generous contributions to the Kind Fund, the partnership that I created with MSNBC and UNICEF to provide desks to schools in Malawi and scholarships for girls to attend high school in Malawi, where the girls' graduation rate from high school is much lower than the boys. For a variety of reasons, it is much more difficult for girls to get an education in Malawi than it is for boys, and that's why we help girls. Tiffany Kapanda was one of the girls who was able to stay in high school thanks to a scholarship that your contributions provided. Tiffany is the first of our scholarship girls who you are meeting in college. Tiffany is living the dream that we had for girls like her when we started the scholarship program. She's made it all the way to college. Tiffany almost had to drop out of high school because she couldn't pay her school fees. Tiffany's mother died when she was a little girl, so she was brought up by her grandmother, Rose Nathenda, who worried about what was going to happen to Tiffany when they couldn't pay for her high school.
She says that she was told by Tiffany that she's going to come back home. She's going to leave school and come back home because she had no school fees. And they all sat here waiting for her to come back home. A few days later, she called and said, "No, I'm not coming home. My school fees has been taken care of." That was when she got the scholarship. She said she didn't even know who the person was who was paying her fees, how it happened.
You were paying her fees. And you can help more girls like Tiffany finish high school at lastworddesks.msnbc.com. You can specify your contribution is for desks or for girls' scholarships, and you can make a contribution to anyone on your holiday gift list, and UNICEF will send them an acknowledgement of your gift. Rose was forced to drop out of school in 4th grade, and she never expected her grandchildren to go to college. Rose couldn't help her grandchildren with their homework, but she came up with a unique plan to make sure that they worked hard on their homework.
She said she never anticipated that they would go to college, but she still used to make sure that she was encouraging them to stay in school. She never used to make them do any chores at the house so they could concentrate on school. So she would cook food for them, for both Maggie and Tiffany, and take it to them at school, so just to make sure that they focused on their school. In case they would have said, "Oh no, we failed our exams because you used to make us work at home, Granny."
When I visited Tiffany at Chancellor College, she got emotional when she talked about her grandmother.
Yes, she's very proud, very proud. She's planning on, she has as in great expectations, as in what I would do on your graduation day and stuff. Yes. I feel like crying. Can I?
I asked Tiffany what it feels like now to be a role model for students back at her high school who are hoping to go to college.
It feels great, and they also motivate me. I feel like I can do better so that I can encourage them much better, much greater, other than just being a college student. I could go to work and tell them that here I am.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you think a lot of girls don't realize that this is possible if they work hard enough?
Yes, there are a lot of them out there. You know, in Malawi, there's this other issue of women not being able to do well at college. So most of them, they look down on themselves. They think they cannot do it. They think they don't deserve going to college. They just want to get married and move on with life.
Tiffany is on her way, thanks to her hard work in high school and thanks to her grandmother, who made her a dedicated student.
What she does next in her future is in her hands. But right now, she's working hard and she's making sure that she can finish her school.
Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on the button below for more from The Last Word and the rest of MSNBC.